Hey guys, how are all of you beautiful people? Hope all of you are doing great. This is the second season of What If Naruto Was Madara's grandson. A medical student died because of negligence of the authorities. Later, he is granted a second chance in life with some boons. But being an Otaku and Naruto fan, he chooses to live in the chaotic world of Naruto. This is the season 2 of this series, and you can find the season 1 in my channel and in the same playlist. So relax and let us complete this wonderful story. That was a steal. Izuna walks towards the guest room as he remembers the deal with the Kodan and Kumanoi clan leader. Kumanoi clan leader agreed to supply him with a constant supply of blue fire powder at a very discounted price. Well, it is better than nothing. I have to gather all the resources I can to prepare for the war. As for the Kodan clan leader, a smile blooms on Izuna's face as he remembers the deal. Uchiha clan will get a free supply of medicine and herbs for the next 50 years. Also, a free supply of Kotaro. Izuna takes out a vial from his pocket. This medicine is really mysterious. It can slow the degradation of optic nerves caused by the Mangekyo Sharingan. I hoped Tsunade had made some progress with the medicine. I want to cure Takai before his illness flares up. Swoosh. Izuna pockets the vial and enters the room. ZZZZ. Naruto is deep asleep as he snores. Well, he is sleeping soundly. So, it is all good. Izuna shakes his head as he checks the Fuinjutsu seals. I can't blame him. After so many reinforcements and silencing seals, this room is as fortified as a castle wall. Izuna activates his Mangekyo Sharingan. It's time to talk with that wolf. Whoosh. He opens a swirling portal and disappears from the room. Inside the Kamue dimension. Whoosh. Another portal opens up as Izuna enters the dimension. Whoa, that's nasty. He notices several claw marks carved on the various platforms floating in the dimension. Growl. Swish. Izuna performs a backflip and avoids the claw attack. Hoo, looks like the previous beating wasn't enough. Care for more. Izuna cracks his knuckles as he turns towards the wolf. Gah. The wolf growls at him. I have lived long enough to know that I can't trust anyone in this world. A deep voice addresses Izuna. While trapped in the darkness, I saw all the negative emotions and memories of the humans. How they were betrayed by the very god they worshipped. All of their hatred, grudge, fear, and helplessness. I felt all of it. After watching all of these memories, how can I trust a human like you? The wolf walks out of the darkness to reveal itself. The wolf has white fur with black stripes running vertically across its body, parting at one of its tail. That's quite a wonderful ability. To be able to hide in darkness, looks like after the purification of corruption, he has gained some unique abilities. So you mean, you don't trust humans? Izuna folds his arms as he stares at the giant body of the wolf. Growl. You are strong, stronger than any human I have seen during all these years. I can sense it, your abilities are even greater than the person who sealed me here. But that doesn't mean I would submit to you. I finally regained my sanity, I can't allow myself to get shackled again. Izuna nods his head in agreement. Fair enough, but I can't allow a powerful beast like you to wander across the shinobi world. Izuna denies his request. Growl. Then there is nothing to talk about anymore. Whoosh. The wolf dives into the shadows and disappears from the vision. I can't allow you to roam the world on your own, but what about under my observation? Growl. What do you mean? The wolf talks from the shadows. What about a contract? A summoning contract. Sign a summoning contract with me and you can watch the world with me. Izuna stretches a hand towards the shadows. Gah. There is no place for me in this world. I am an abomination made of hatred and darkness. Why would you want to form a summoning contract with me? The wolf questions him. Well, that's what makes it more fun. Izuna smiles at the shadows. Ha, so you will set me free just like that? Yes. Izuna nods his head. He makes some hand signs and slams his palm on the ground. A giant fuinjutsu seal appears on the ground. This is a summoning fuinjutsu seal. Drip your blood on the seal to form a contract. Izuna instructs the wolf. All right. The wolf jumps out from the shadows. It swipes its claw and drips some blood on the seal. Whoosh! The seal shines brightly as it rises in the air. Time for a new contract. Izuna takes out a giant scroll from his storage and infuses chakra on the scroll. The summoning seal fuses with the scroll. Snap! Izuna bites his thumb and drips a drop of blood on the top of the seal. Shoom! The seal shines for a while before fading out. I can feel the connection with the wolf. Now he is my summon. Whoosh! The sin seal on his right hand activates and releases some chakra on the scroll. Shoom! The seal shines with a purple light. A giant Magatama symbol appears around the wolf's neck. Izuna inspects the Magatama for a while before shaking his head. I still don't have any clue about it. This sin seal is as mysterious as ever. With this, you are my summon. A woohoo! The wolf howls in happiness. Roan, call me Roan. The wolf speaks to him. Very well, Roan. Let's get out of here. Izuna opens a portal out of the Kamue dimension. But, before that, can you manipulate your size? With this enormous body, I don't think you could roam freely with me. Yes. Roan nods his head as he infuses chakra in his body. Whoosh! His body shrinks as he turns into a normal white snow wolf with black strips over his body. That's much better. Let's go. Izuna nods his head and walks out of the portal. Swoosh! Roan dives into Izuna's shadow. Next day. Awa! Naruto yawns as he lazily stretches his hands. That was a very good sleep. It has been a while since I last slept so well. Naruto stands up from his head and walks out of the room. Ramen, I need some ramen for breakfast. Naruto orders the nearby servant. Ah! Dear guest. I don't think it is healthy to eat ramen this early in the morning. Why don't you eat breakfast with Izuna-sama? The servant leads Naruto towards the dining room. Oh! Naruto, you are awake. Izuna waves his hands at Naruto. Nii-san. I am hungry. Naruto hurriedly dives at the table and chomps down the food. Naruto, eat slowly. The food isn't going anywhere. Izuna tries to calm down Naruto. Chomp, chomp. But. Nii-san, it has been 3 weeks since I last ate something good. Naruto continues to swallow his food. What do you mean, Naruto? You mean to say that you didn't like my steak dishes, which I cooked for you? Izuna hangs down his head in sadness. No, they were delicious, really delicious, but, we had steak for every breakfast, lunch and dinner, so I am fed up with it. Naruto hurriedly denies it as he shakes his hands. True, but I can only cook steak dishes. Sigh. Izuna sighs and continues to eat breakfast. Naruto, today we will meet with Tsunade. Izuna points towards a large mansion located on top of the Three-Wolf Mountain. That place is a treasure trove for medical nin. It has a record of all known medicines and herbs of the Shinobi world. Any clan or village, no matter where, always seeks the land of medicine for medical supplies. Part of the reason Hanzo wanted to get hold of this place so badly. Well, I can't blame him either. Other nations feared this place because of the presence of Roan, but Hanzo was bold enough to attack this place. Get your stuff ready, Naruto, we would move out soon. Izuna finishes his breakfast and strolls through the Kodon clan compounds. Izuna-san, here is the medicine you needed. A tall young boy offers a scroll to Izuna. The boy has a frantic expression on his face, as if he is meeting an idol. Oh, that's good. Izuna accepts the scroll as he notices the similarity of the boy to Tenma. You are? I am Riishi Kodon, the elder son of Tenma Kodon. I am the new pharmacist of the Kodon clan. The boy introduces himself. MHM. Izuna nods his head. We will see each other often in the future. Yes. Riishi frantically nods his head. Izuna-san. I am a great fan of yours. I have heard all the stories regarding you. You are my idol. There are stories about me. When did that happen? Izuna turns to Riishi and asks him. These stories you mentioned, where did you get them from? Oh, here it is, the recent issue of the Icha Icha series, Innocence. Riishi passes a book to Izuna. Izuna hurriedly grabs the book and skims through it. An ugly expression appears on his face as he turns the pages. Damn you, Jiraiya, don't make me the protagonist of your hentai series. Izuna tightly clutches the book. Next time I see you, I will beat that old ass of yours. Nii-san, do I have to do it again? Naruto helplessly stares at Izuna. Yup, your training isn't over yet and this will be an excellent opportunity for you to train. Izuna nods his head. Ha! Naruto lifts a giant boulder and places it on his shoulders. Good. Izuna and Naruto walk out of the Howling Village as they ascend the Three-Wolf Mountain. Inside a guest room. Hick. Tsunade chugs down a cup of sake as she lies on the table. Gimme more. I want more. Tsunade slams the cup on the table as she demands more sake. Zoo. Tsunade-sama, it is still early in the morning. You shouldn't drink this early. Shitsune tries to stop Tsunade. Oink. Oink. Tunton jumps around Tsunade, agreeing with Shitsune. Hick. I don't care. I need more sake. Tsunade waves the cup at Shitsune. Sigh. Shitsune sighs to herself and refills the cup. Gulp, gulp. Ha. Tsunade chugs down the sake. I am so sleepy. She slams the cup on the table and falls asleep. Sigh. Tsunade-sama has worked hard. Shitsune gently covers Tsunade with a blanket. She picks up the stacks of paper scattered around the room and arranges them in order. I have never seen Tsunade-sama pushing herself this hard in a while. She is giving her all for Izuna-kun's sake. Shitsune picks up a paper and reads through its content. The paper has a detailed diagram of the lungs with tenketsu points and a chakra network. Incredible. I always wondered how Izuna-kun has such detailed information about the human body. Shitsune reads the details of the paper as she wonders in amazement. while studying under Tsunade-sama. I always had a feeling that Izuna-kun already knew a lot about medical ninjutsu. She places the paper on the table and walks out of the room. Let me fetch some breakfast for Tsunade-sama. Shitsune walks out of the room. Miss Shitsune, the breakfast is ready. A sweet and gentle voice greets her. Shitsune turns towards the owner of the voice. A fair lady with blue eyes, purple hairs framed in a ponytail with two bangs parting on each side of her face appears in her vision. The lady is dressed in luxurious clothes with the insignia of Land of Medicine carved on her robe. Oh, it's you, Lady Hanayu. Good morning. Shitsune greets the newcomer. Lady Hanayu signals one of her servants, who carries over the dishes. I have some matters to attend in the Howling Wolf village. There was quite a ruckus yesterday, so I would have to visit the village. Lady Hanayu nods her head and walks away. I wonder what happened there. Shitsune shakes her head and carries the breakfast. Just a little more, Naruto, we are close. Izuna cheers Naruto, who struggles to carry the boulder. Huff. Huff. Naruto breathes heavily as he carries the shoulder. I am close. I won't give up. Datbyo. Naruto pumps up his chakra and dashes forward. That's the Naruto I know. Izuna nods his head and follows him. Ha! Naruto throws away the boulder as he lies down on the ground. Huff! Huff! I did it! Datbyo! Good job! Naruto! Izuna praises Naruto. With this, the first part of your training is over, we will continue the second part later. Izuna uses Sage Chakra to rejuvenate Naruto. We are here. Let's meet with Tsunade. Naruto stands up and dusts his clothes. Both of them enter the mansion. Izuna takes out an insignia from his pocket given to him by Tsunade to get entry into the mansion. This place is well guarded. Izuna raises his eyebrow as he notices many shinobis hiding in the shadows. These shinobi aren't a problem. He turns towards the walls of the mansion. Quite a sinister trap, if I have to say it. To use blue fire powder cylinders as landmines. Just a light step and it will start a chain reaction and blow away the entire buried blue fire powder. Izuna raises his head and notices various cannons mounted on top of the outer wall. Quite a fortified place. This place is like a medieval-era castle with a hint of modern technology. Both of them continue to walk through the courtyard of the mansion as Izuna inspects his surroundings. Shinobi World has a mix of all cultures. Amigakure has fortified iron walls and houses. Takegakure is similar to a resort city and Konoha is like a pre-modern era village. Anyway, I have to look for Tsunade. Izuna closes his eyes and senses Tsunade's chakra. Found her. I am so excited to meet her. I will show her my new jutsu. Naruto jumps in excitement. Okay Naruto, calm down. Also, did you buy any gift for her? It has been a long time since you met her, so you must buy her a gift. Izuna asks Naruto. Gift? I haven't bought anything. Naruto scratches his head with an awkward smile. Naruto, whenever you visit someone, you have to bring some gifts for them. Like a bouquet, especially when you visit a girl. Izuna advises him. But, Granny is an old hag. She is not young anymore. Naruto shakes his head. Oi, kid, what did you say? A shrill voice falls in their air. Clomp, clomp. Sounds of heavy footsteps close upon them. Naruto, you are on your own. It's not my fault, okay? Whoosh, Izuna flickers away from his position. Bonk. Tsunade appears in front of Naruto and bonks his head. Oi, kid, what did you say just now? Who is an old hag, who isn't young anymore? Oh. Oh. Naruto clutches his head and rolls around on the ground. He has tears in his eyes as a large bump appears on his head. HMPH. That's what you get for being disrespectful to a lady. Tsunade places her hands around her waist as she stares at Naruto with an angry gaze. Ha ha. Ha ha. Izuna chuckles as he remarks. Naruto. I warned you beforehand. You are not much better than him. Tsunade snorts at him. Naruto-kun, are you fine? Naruto-kun. Shitsune walks out of the room. She uses the mystic palm technique to heal the bump on his forehead. Aren't you happy to see me after such a long time? Izuna walks up to her. HMPH. Who would be happy to see you? Anyway, did you bring something for me? Earlier, I heard something about a gift. Tsunade rubs her hands in excitement. Of course. I did. How can I not bring a gift for you? Whoosh. Izuna takes out a scroll from his pocket and takes out a wine bottle from it. It is the frosted dew wine from Kirigakyo. I got it from the collection of Terumi clan leader. That guy is quite grateful for your help. Yes. Tsunade hurriedly snatches the wine from his hands and enters the room. Let's talk in the room. Her voice fades away as she enters the room. This alcohol addict. Izuna shakes his head and follows her. Inside the room. Gulp, gulp. Tsunade drinks a mouthful of the wine. Ah, such a fine wine. It has been a while since I last had something like this. Gulp. She takes another mouthful of the wine. So, how is it? Any progress? Izuna asks her with an excited expression. Gulp, slam. Tsunade slams the cup as she signals Shitsune. Shitsune, bring those papers. Yes. Tsunade summer. Shitsune pulls out a stack of paper and passes them to Izuna. Izuna inspects the papers as Tsunade explains. Earlier, last year. I read your detailed report of the illness of the Terumi clan leader. Izuna nods his head as Tsunade continues. So. I researched it in detail and found some similarities with Itakai's diseases. Can you treat him? Izuna nervously asks her. For now, no. Tsunade shakes her head in denial. No. Izuna gulps his saliva as these words pour a bucket of cold water on his hopes. Seems like I have to hurry up and learn Sage of Six Paths Senjutsu. That's the only way to save Itakai. Izuna clutches his fists. But I think I would be able to. I just need some more time. I am near the end of my research. Tsunade takes the papers from his hand. Phew. At least, there is still hope. Izuna takes a deep breath. Anyway. I don't think your purpose to visit me is to just talk about this. Tsunade adopts a serious expression as he questions Izuna. No. I want you to return to the village and take over the position of Hokage. Izuna straightforwardly reveals to her. No. I don't have any interest in that position. It is a position only meant for fools. Tsunade shakes her head in denial. Hokage, did you say Hokage? Naruto jumps down from the bed and stands in between them. You mean to say that Granny will be the next Hokage? He asks Izuna. Well, yes, but no. Tsunade denied the position and I am helpless to convince her. Izuna raises his hands in submission. No matter what. Naruto is the protagonist of the story. I am sure his talk no jutsu is still better than mine. Let me see how it plays out. Izuna backs down as Naruto turns towards Tsunade. Granny Tsunade. Fight me, if I win, you will become the next Hokage. Izuna and Shitsune silently stare at Naruto's bold remark. Well, too much for the protagonist. He is still the old Naruto. Well, who am I even kidding? It's Naruto who we are talking about. Izuna shakes his head and walks towards Shitsune. He picks up Tunton and rubs her head. It's turning quite meaty and juicy all these years. Oink. Oink. Tunton struggles in his arms. Oh, brat. Looks like you have developed some guts in all these years. Tsunade cracks her knuckles and walks towards Naruto. You can't undermine the position of Hokage. Datbyo. I will become the Hokage in the future. Naruto makes some hand signs. Shadow clone jutsu. He makes 2 shadow clones and dashes towards Tsunade. I will prove to you that my dream to become a Hokage is not a shallow one. Ha! You haven't even graduated from the academy and you want to challenge me. Come then. Kiddo. Tsunade lifts her hand, points a finger towards Naruto. Though I may not look like it, but I am also one of the Sannin. 1 finger. I will use just 1 finger to beat you. Tsunade taunts Naruto. Don't underestimate me, Granny. I have trained hard in these past few years. Naruto clutches his fist as he signals his clones. Let's show Granny, what are we made of? Datbyo. Naruto and his clones take out kunai from their pocket and throw them at Tsunade. Flick, flick, flick. Tsunade flicks out the kunai with her finger. Kid, if that's all you got, then you don't stand a chance. Crunch, crunch. Izuna crunches popcorns as he watches the fight. Shitsune silently stares at Izuna. Izuna-kun, you aren't worried about Naruto. Tsunade-sama is a Sannin, there is no way Naruto who hasn't even graduated from the academy could beat her. Crunch, crunch. Izuna fills his mouth with popcorns as he answers. Just wait and watch, you might be surprised to see Naruto's growth. He is their son after all. If you say so, then I believe you. Even so, it is Tsunade-sama we are talking about. Shitsune has a worried expression on her face. Relax, just sit back and watch. He offers her some popcorns. Ha, take this. Naruto closes the distance and attacks Tsunade with a kunai. Swish. Tsunade flicks the kunai with her finger and staggers Naruto. It's over. She points her finger near Naruto's forehead and flicks it. Poof. Naruto's body disperses in a puff of smoke. What? Tsunade's eyes widen in surprise. Poof. The kunai turns in Naruto and attacks her. Eat this. Rasengan. Naruto makes a Rasengan and attacks her. This technique. Tsunade sobers up as she hurriedly kicks the ground and jumps up in the air. Boom. The ground beneath them shatters and Naruto tumbles over it as he slams the Rasengan on the ground. Boom. The Rasengan expands and creates a crater on the ground. Whoa. I never expected Naruto to unknowingly add wind chakra to the Rasengan. Looks like he is learning at a very quick pace. I guess, he has inherited his father's genes for quick learning. Whoosh. I almost got her. Naruto bites his lip in frustration. It's not over yet. Whoosh. His clones act like a catapult and toss him in the air. I will get you this time. Naruto makes some hand signs in midair. Wind style, pressure breakthrough. Naruto exhales a blast of wind pressure from his mouth. Good try, kid, you almost got me. Whoosh. Tsunade appears behind Naruto and flicks his forehead. It's still too early to fight and win against me. Boom. Naruto is sent flying by the flick as he tumbles over a large distance. Kid, you sure have grown a lot, but it is still not enough to beat me. Tsunade slowly walks towards Naruto as she praises me. Now tell me, why do you want to become the Hokage? Tsunade places her hands around her waist as she questions him. I will become a Hokage no matter what. Because Hokage is my dream. Datbyo. Naruto proudly raises his head. What? The image of Dan and Nawaki overlaps with Naruto as Tsunade enters into a trance. She is a bit off her guard. This is my chance. Naruto clenches his fists. Oi! Ninetales, give me some chakra. HMPH. Ninetales snorts at him. Here, brat, take it and don't bother me again. Whoosh. Naruto enters into a one-tail cloak chakra mode. Now is my chance, Rasengan. What the? Tsunade's eyes widen as she looks at the new form of Naruto. Oh. I never expected Naruto to use this form. Looks like he really respects the position of Hokage. Izuna dusts his hands as he flickers in between them. Boom. A large cloud of dust and debris rise as Izuna is holding Naruto's arm with his bare hands. Now. Naruto. I warned you to not use this power recklessly, much less against the family. Whoosh. Izuna disperses the chakra cloak as he scolds Naruto. Naruto, you should be careful with this power. As punishment, I will double your training. No, Nyai-san. No. Naruto hugs Izuna's legs. Ah. He slumps on the ground and passes out. This guy, he overexerted himself. Izuna shakes his head and places Naruto on his shoulder. Hold on. I have a few questions for you. Tsunade stops him. Well. I will answer all of them. Let's talk in the room. Izuna scratches his head. Inside the room. Bam. Tsunade slaps her hand on the table as she questions Izuna. Was it you who taught him the Rasengan? Besides Minato, Jiraiya, and Kakashi, you are the only person who knows how to use that jutsu. Minato is no longer with us. Jiraiya is out of the village and Kakashi is in Anbu, which only leaves you. Tell me, why would you teach such a powerful jutsu to an academy student like Naruto? Tsunade angrily questions him. Tsunade, when I was at Naruto's age, I had already made a name for myself in the Shinobi War and joined Anbu. Compared to that, teaching a jutsu is nothing. Izuna argues with her. You idiot. Things were different back then. Now we are in an era of peace. Tsunade angrily places her hands around her massive chest. Also, what was with that Ninetales chakra? Don't tell me you are training Naruto to control Ninetales chakra. Well, about that. Izuna scratches his head as he explains. It was Minato and Kushina's wish to allow Naruto to get hold of this power. I am just helping them fulfill it. It's still too early for that. Let him grow first. He is still an academy student. Tsunade argues. Tsunade. Izuna holds Tsunade's shoulder. Remember how I told you about an imminent threat on the Shinobi world? I have to prepare Naruto for that threat. Well, if you say so. Tsunade calms down and sits down. She opens the sake bottle and chugs down a mouthful. I trust your decision. So, what are your thoughts about the Hokage position? Izuna refills her cup. Tsunade lifts her eyebrow as she stares at Izuna. I will return to the village. It's for Naruto's sake. I wanted to see how far can he grow for the sake of his dream. He is a fool. Well, at least he is a determined fool. Izuna chuckles and pours more wine. I would be waiting for your return to Konoha. There is still something which I need to take care of. Izuna grabs Naruto and stands up. See ya. Whoosh. He disappears from their vision as he teleports out of the room. This guy, he is always in a hurry. Tsunade shakes her head and chugs down another mouthful of wine. Shit, soon, we will party all night. Hi. Tsunade-sama. Oink. Oink. Whoosh. Izuna reappears in Konoha. He places down Naruto on the bed and flickers towards the Hokage's office. Knock, knock. Izuna knocks on the Hokage's office door. Come on. An old voice greets him. Izuna enters the room. He takes out a scroll from his pocket and places it on the table. Hokage-sama. I have completed the mission. Orochimaru is building a new hidden village in the Land of Sound. His motives are still unclear. Hiruzen picks up the scroll and skims through it. Orochimaru, what are you up to this time? I hope I won't regret my decision. Tsunade is on her way to the village. She would return in a few weeks, Izuna informs him. Sigh. Hiruzen takes a deep puff from his pipe and exhales it out. So, it's about time for me to retire. The will of fire shall be passed to the future generation. Izuna silently departs from the office, leaving Hiruzen alone. Hiruzen pulls out a drawer and takes out a crystal ball. He gently rubs the ball as he whispers. Goodbye, old friend. It's about time for us to part ways. Hiruzen covers the crystal ball with a cloth and closes his eyes as he reminisces. 6 months passes in the blink of an eye. Tsunade is inaugurated as the 5th Hokage. Inside the Hokage office. Tsunade is sitting on the Hokage chair as she skims through some paperworks. Damn. I hate this paperwork. I should have never agreed to become Hokage in the first place. She clutches the paper tightly. Tsunade-sama, the position of a Hokage is a big responsibility. You shouldn't slack while working. Shitsune rebukes her. I need a break. I want some booze. Tsunade stretches her arms and grabs the paperwork. Chunin exams are close. Konoha signed a peace treaty with Tsunagakure during the Third Shinobi War, so it is an excellent opportunity to further improve the relation. Tsunade takes out a scroll from the drawer and scribbles something. Snap. Tsunade snaps her fingers as a messenger eagle appears on the window. Deliver this to Tsunagakure. Whoosh. The eagle disappears in a distance. Sigh. I have to write more letters. If only Izuna was here, I could dump some paperwork on him. Tsunade stretches her arms and relaxes on the chair. Did someone mention my name? Whoosh. Izuna teleports in the middle of the room. You are back, Izuna-kun. Shitsune grabs all the papers to prevent them from flying around. Swoosh. Izuna tosses a scroll to Tsunade. It's done. That was fast. Tsunade nods her head and opens the scroll as she reads the content. I never expected someone would be gutsy enough to break free a prisoner from the Hozuki castle. Tsunade throws the scroll on the table. Sigh. Izuna takes a deep breath as he closes his eyes. Kara is on the move already. They broke free one of their future inners from the Hozuki castle. The scroll rolls open to reveal the picture of the prisoner. The picture of a tall man with a heavily built frame appears on the scroll. The man has blue eyes and a mustache. Boro is a rogue ninja from Iwagakure who deserted the village a few years ago. He massacred a dozen Jounin while escaping from the village. He is an expert user of the lava release. That old fool Onaki has to personally make a move to capture him. Later, he was imprisoned in the Hozuki castle to never see the dawn. I wonder who freed him from the prison. The culprit must be quite skilled to be able to jailbreak Blood Prison. Tsunade reads the details of the scroll aloud. Kusugakure signed an alliance with the Konohagakure during the Third Shinobi War. So, when they requested help, we had to deploy our most powerful shinobi. Tsunade folds the scroll and places it on the table. I will take my leave if there is no mission for me. Izuna opens the window and jumps out. Wait. I have a job for you. Tsunade stops him. I could dump the responsibility of Chunin exam on him. This way I could take a breather. Ahem. Tsunade clears her throat. I want you to deliver this letter to Kirigakure. I heard you are quite close to the Mitsukage, so it will be convenient for you to deliver this letter. Tsunade smiles at him as she teases him. Yes, I am dating her. It has been 1.5 years since we started dating. Izuna nods his head. TCH, you are no fun. Tsunade clicks her tongue. Then I will be on my way. Izuna grabs the scroll and teleports out. Ha! So much work to do. Tsunade complains. But Tsunade-sama, Izuna-kun has been running lots of errands for you in these past 6 months. Shitsune remarks. That's true, if not for him, I would be struggling with this much paperwork. Shitsune, let's go to Yakiniku-Q tonight. I want a break. Ahem. Let me check your schedule first. Shitsune clears her throat as she enters her secretary mode. Tsunade-sama, you have to attend the graduation ceremony of the academy in the afternoon. Then in the evening, you have an appointment with the merchants. Later at night, you have a dinner arrangement with the wife of Fire Daimyo. So, with the schedule in mind. Tsunade-sama, you don't have any free time. Ha! Tsunade depressingly drops her head as she mumbles. It's not fair. I have no free time, why did I agree to this position in the first place? Tsunade-sama, Naruto would graduate today. Don't you want to see him become a genin and take his first step towards his dream? Shitsune asks Tsunade. Yes, I would also like to see his growth. If not for him, I wouldn't even agree to this position. Tsunade stretches her arms and gets up from her seat. Let's go. Inside the academy. Naruto is lazily resting on the table with his eyes closed as he listens to the conversation. Hey, today is the day we graduate from the academy. I can't wait to become a ninja. One of the civilian boys clenches his fist and raises it in the air. Yes, I am pumped up. Finally, I will be able to use those cool jutsu and impress some girls. Another civilian raises his fist. Humph. Sasuke snorts as he calmly closes his eyes. A bunch of delusional kids who think the life of a ninja is easygoing. Soon, they will understand the harsh reality when they will take their first step outside the village. Yes, it is very rough outside the village. Datbyo. Naruto nods his head as he reminisces his experience. Last year, I tagged along with Izunani-san on a mission. But I was kidnapped by the enemy ninjas and was held hostage. Naruto narrates his experience to them. Naruto, are you okay? A timid and sweet voice asks him. Oh. Nothing happened to me, Hinata. I beat those bad guys up and escaped from their grasp. Naruto smugly folds his arms. HMPH, who will believe that white lie? Right, Akamaru? Woof, woof. Another kid with a small puppy on his head walks up to them. What do you mean, Kiba? You want some beating? Naruto cracks his knuckles. Anytime, you knucklehead. Woof, woof. Cut it out, you two. Don't bother Sasuke-kun. A blonde girl pushes them back as she approaches Sasuke. Ino, you pig, stop hogging Sasuke for yourself. Another girl with pink hair and a broad head pushes them. Damn it, why Sasuke gets all the attention? Naruto complains. Shut up, Naruto. The blonde girl and pink-haired girl shouts at him. Shut up, you billboard brow. The blonde girl shouts at the blonde girl. Both the girls start a verbal fight. Calm down, you two. Ino and Sakura. A fat boy with a rotund build and some markings on his cheeks tries to calm them down. Shut up, you fatty. Both Ino and Sakura shout at him. Fa, fatty, did you call me fatty? Choji enters a trance and expands his body. Cut it out. Everyone. A loud voice interrupts them. Any more noise and I will kick you out of the classroom. The newcomer yells again. Iruka-sensei, it's Iruka-sensei. The hustle-bustle dies down as everyone takes their seats. Ahem. Iruka clears his throat as he takes out a paper from the drawer of the table. All of you have been a part of the academy for almost 3 years. Now the time has come for you to finally graduate from the academy and take your first step as a ninja. Iruka pauses as he stares at the class for their reaction. I am all pumped up. Kiba raises his fists. Woof. What a drag. Another boy raises his head for a second before closing his eyes and resting lazily on the table. Iruka silently stares at the boy. All the Nara clan members are the same. Ahem, anyway, before you take your first step as a ninja you have to clear the academy's graduation exam and prove your strength. Then only would you be able to wear the Shinobi headband. Iruka shakes his headband. Come on. Iruka-sensei, stop with your flexing and start the exam. Naruto remarks. TCH. A tick mark appears on Iruka's face as he clenches his fists. Naruto, this boy. Though his grades aren't top-notch, he is still ranked in the top 10. As for his Taijutsu and Shurikenjutsu skills, he is only second to that Uchiha boy Sasuke. Ahem. So, wasting no more of our time. I will start the first part of the exam. Iruka takes out a stack of paper and places it on the table. The first part is the written exam followed by a test of your ninjutsu skills. Not this again. Naruto drops down his head. I hate this part. But didn't you diligently study for the past few months? Sasuke questions him. My dream is to become the Hokage and Izunani-san told me to study books if I want to become the Hokage. So, I won't give up, no matter how boring these books are. Naruto clenches his fist as a fire burns in his eyes. Well, if you say so. He is too easy. Sajuk nods his head. At Kiri borders. Whoosh. Izuna teleports outside Kirigakyo. Home. Izuna looks in a certain direction and nods his head. There is no need to hide. Whoosh. A tall figure in a black cloak flickers in front of him. I have something to report, Master. A female voice falls in his ears. Sigh. Izuna rubs his forehead as he rebukes her. Wrath, just call me Captain. You don't have to call me Master. No. The figure shakes her head. I have nowhere to belong to. The village which I considered as my home betrayed me, the people which I considered my family backstabbed me. It was at such a time that Master stepped in and saved my life. You know, there are other ways to repay the gratitude. You don't have to pledge your life to me. Izuna questions her. No, my resolve for revenge has never been this strong. A searing fury burns in my heart, and it is this resolve which makes me strong. The figure clutches her fists. I am wrath. Well, if that's your choice, then I won't stop you. But remember this, the day you even think about betraying me would be the day you breathe your last. Izuna's expression turns serious as he threatens her. That day would never come. The figure reassures him. I hope so. Izuna nods his head. Now, for the report. Swoosh. The figure passes a scroll to him. Master, this is what you asked me to collect. Home. Izuna makes some hand signs and infuses some chakra in the scroll. Whoosh. A dark red orb of chakra appears in front of him. Sharingan. Izuna activates his Sharingan and inspects the chakra orb. Home, there is nothing wrong with it. He turns towards the cloaked figure and nods his head. Well done, it was a wise decision to send you to Sunigakure to collect the chakra of One Tails. Whoosh. A dark red diamond mark appears on Izuna's palm. Dark release, chakra absorption. Swoosh. He absorbs the red chakra orb through the diamond mark. 7 down, 2 more to go. He turns towards the cloaked figure and orders her. Wrath. Your next task is to visit the land of Sky and monitor Angkor Vanshan, the famous flying city of the ninja world. I want you to steal a sample of chakra from the Zero Tails sealed within the depths of the flying city. Izuna tosses a scroll to Wrath. This scroll contains the intelligence collected by the Pride. Unfortunately, he can't accompany you for this mission, he is on another important mission. Wrath grabs the scroll and makes some hand signs. Whoosh. She disappears in a puff of smoke. I have to recruit more members. I still have no clue about Kara besides the name of their members. Izuna rubs his forehead as he thinks about the looming threat. Anyway, it's time to meet with my... A smile blooms on Izuna's face as he flickers towards the Kiri's entrance. Inside an underground hideout. Thump, thump. A giant chakra tree with a giant red flower is pulsating with chakra. What a beautiful sight. A man in his early 30s with black hair and a thick beard walks in front of the tree. He has light green eyes and wears a thick glass frame with orange lenses. He is dressed in a dark-colored collared shirt and wears matching pants. Puff. The middle-aged takes a deep puff of smoke from his cigarette as he curiously inspects the tree. Wonderful. The man readjusts his spectacle as he curiously stares at the pulsating node of chakra. It is still in infancy. A deep hoarse voice breaks him from his thoughts. Home. The spectacled man nods his head and turns around to greet the newcomer. A tall man of light complexion walks in front of the tree. The tall man sports a shaved head with a long mohawk of long black hair tied in a ponytail reaching his lower back. He has pronounced irises void of brows, a broad nose, and large black eyes. He has a diamond-shaped mark on his chin and a Roman numeral 4 tattooed below his left eye. He also wears 5 red earrings on top of each ear and an additional at the bottom of each ear. His body is covered with a black hooded cloak with marrow lining, along with the light-colored capri pants and sandals. The man touches the tree and closes his eyes. I have waited so long for this moment. The god tree shall bloom once again. The man removes his hand from the tree and turns towards the spectacled man. How is your progress with the body modifications coming along? The spectacled man adjusts his spectacles as he reports. I have successfully gathered the genetic material of most of the powerful Shinobis. I have to perform more experiments to test the feasibility of cloning their abilities. The tall man nods his head. What about the project involving the transfer of Karma Seal? Did you see any progress? Unfortunately, no. The spectacled man shakes his head in denial. The body of these children is too weak to handle your power. Also, I am not an expert when it comes to ninja anatomy. There are only a few people who have the necessary knowledge to perform such a feat. The spectacled man takes out a folder from the table and passes it to the tall man as he explains. There are only 4 people who have such knowledge. The first person is Tsunade Senju, one of the best medicnin of the Shinobi world. The second person is Ajuna Uchiha, he is one of the disciples of Tsunade Senju. He adjusts his spectacles as he continues. The third person is Orochimaru, one of the Sanins, and the fourth and the last person is Haruko, one of the missing nin of Konohagakure. The tall man nods his head as he makes a ram seal and brings it to his right eye. Release. His right eye changes as 8 spokes appear in it. He concentrates some chakra in his eye. After concentrating for a moment, he turns towards the spectacle man and orders him. Amadou, offer some benefits to Haruko and trade for his research. If he doesn't comply, then you know what to do. Amadou nods his head and walks out of the chamber. The tall man sits on the throne as he muses to himself. Kaguya, it has been almost a millennium since you betrayed me. You left me on the brink of death to die in this nameless dimension. He clutches his fists in anger. 1,000 years, it took me 1,000 years to recover to my current state. Tears flow from his left eye as he touches them. Weak, you are nothing but a weak human, and yet your will still linger within this body. I even hate to call you as my vessel. Bam! He slams his palm on the armrest. Kaguya, did you honestly thought you would get rid of me? You thought that this entire world is dancing on the palm of your hands. The tall man stretches out his hand as a projection of God Tree appears in it. You are nothing but a sacrifice meant for the Sake of Clan. Thump, thump. The dark red chakra continues to pulsate through the veins of the God Tree. The tall man stands from his seat and stands in front of the tree. The chakra fruit was meant to be harnessed with your sacrifice. The tall man lifts his head and stares at the moon. Pathetic, you are sealed by the power of your very own creation. Thump. Thump. The God Tree continues to pump more chakra. But the plan has to continue, and what makes a better fodder than your very own descendants? Ha ha. The tall man laughs hysterically as he places his hand on his right eye. Release. 8 spokes appear in his eye as he stares at the God Tree. Otsutsuki clan don't need any bastards in such a remote place. All of them are nothing but fodder in my eyes. The Senju clan, the Uzumaki clan, the Kaguya clan, all of them turned into fertilizers for the god tree. I failed to do so with the Uchiha clan, but there will always be an opportunity. Once the god tree blooms and bears a chakra fruit, the Otsutsuki clan shall be the only supreme clan. Until then. Whoosh! The tall man disappears from the underground chamber. Outside the Terumi clan compounds. Whoosh! Izuna flickers in front of the clan compounds. The guards recognize him and let him in. Izuna-san. Fuji-sama is waiting for you. He has some important things to discuss with you. One of the guards informs him. MMHM. Izuna nods his head and enters the compound. He senses Fuji's chakra signature and flickers towards him. Ayo. I need you to deal with the rogue ninjas from the noble clan. There are still a few remaining insurgents surfacing now and then. Fuji orders Ayo. Yes. Fuji-sama. Ayo nods his head and flickers out of the room. Izuna enters the room. You were waiting for me. Dad. Izuna smiles at Fuji. Ahem, who are you calling Dad? You have yet to marry my. Anyway. Fuji clears his throat in embarrassment. I have an important task for you. Fuji takes out a scroll from his pocket and passes it to Izuna. It has been 1.5 years since the civil war in Kiri ended. During that time, many shinobi deserted the village. This scroll has a list of people who fled to Land of Fire. I see. Izuna nods his head. I will take care of the matter. Izuna assures Fuji. He looks around for a while and searches around. Fuji senses his gaze and answers him. Mai is in the Mitsukage office. She is still learning about the responsibilities of Mitsukage. Elder Genji is assisting her with politics. Ha! Fuji cracks his neck and sits on the tatami floor. I don't want to burden her with too many responsibilities. Her mother's dying wish was to have a peaceful life for her. Fuji closes his eyes as he reminisces some old memories. He opens his eyes and turns to Izuna. I might not be as strong as you, but if you dare to hurt my daughter's feeling, then I would chase you till the end of the world. Even my ghost would haunt you for eternity. Fuji has a serious expression on his face as he warns Izuna. Don't worry, Dad. Her happiness would always be my priority. MMHM. Fuji nods his head. Whoosh. Izuna flickers out of the room. Inside Mitsukage office. Mai is sitting on the Mitsukage seat as she skims through the reports. A frown appears on her face as she reads the report. The economy of the village has been on a decline since these past few years. The reign of the fourth Mitsukage sapped all of our resources. She places down the report and rubs her forehead. The memories of the bloody mist still haunt the reputation of the village. No business executive is willing to invest their resources in our village. That's true. Elder Genji nods his head. To reform the village, we have to start from the internal policies and improve the image of Kirigakure in the eyes of the other nations. But how? There are not many trustworthy people in Kirigakure and most of the higher-ups are corrupted. Whoosh! Izuna flicker inside the Mitsukage office. The Anbu raises their guard as they surround Mai to protect her. It's fine. He is here. Mai calms them down. Yo! How are you doing? Izuna appears in front of Mai. Humph! Mai angrily harumphes at him. How many times have I told you to use the door to enter the office? Well, it is faster this way. Izuna scratches his head and chuckles. Anyway, jokes aside, I have a solution for your problem. Izuna tosses the invitation scroll to her. Mai catches the scroll and curiously asks him. What do you mean? How can this scroll help Kiri with its reputation? Open it up. You will get the answer. Izuna nods his head. Mai opens the scroll and reads its content. A message from the Hokage. Her expression turns serious as he reads the content. She ponders for a while as she passes the scroll to Elder Genji. It has been a while since Kiri conducted its last Chunin promotion exam. After the end of the chaotic civil war, the village lacked enough resources to conduct a Chunin exam. The old method of bloody slaughter has left a bitter taste in the mouth of many of our elite shinobis. It's time for old rules to be replaced by the new one. She turns to Elder Genji and questions him. Elder Genji, what do you think about this proposal? Elder Genji reads the scroll and nods his head. This might work. Very well. Kirigakyo will accept the invitation. It will help us improve our diplomatic relationship with the Land of Fire. Mai takes out a scroll from her table and scribbles on it. Mai makes some hand signs and infuses her chakra and creates a seal on the scroll. She tosses the scroll to Izuna. Kirigakyo is ready for the collaborative Chunin exam. Whoosh! Izuna tosses the scroll in the air and stores it. With that out of the way, it's time for some serious business. Izuna adopts a serious expression as his voice turns heavy. Mai and Elder Genji's expression turns serious as they perk their ears to listen to the matter. Izuna clears his throat and turns to Mai. So, after this, how about we go for a date? We can start with a mixed bath to relieve our stress and then we can walk among the streets of the Kiri as we try the local delicacy and later, we can have a candlelight dinner under the mellow and radiant moonlight. Izuna stretches his arm in front of Mai. Mai and Elder Genji silently stare at Izuna. A blush appears on Mai's face as she hides it under her Mitsukage hat. Cough, cough. Elder Genji coughs violently as he almost enters a seizure. The hidden Anbu members silently stare at Izuna as one of them takes out a diary from his pocket and writes something. The other members turn towards him and questions him. What are you writing, Hakuren? Hakuren clears his throat and replies. Every time Izuna-sama visits Mitsukage-sama, he has a unique pickup line. Out of curiosity I tried it and proposed to my neighbor and guess what? What? All of them perks up their ear. The girl liked it and accepted my proposal. Now I have made it a habit to write down every pickup line Izuna-sama uses in a diary. He passes the diary to his fellow Anbu members. One of them grabs the diary and reads the title. 100 Ways to Make a Girl Fall for You. He reads the title aloud. All of them turn towards the Anbu member. Destroy that diary this very instant or else. Mai clenches her fist as a lava ball appears in it. Gulp. Yes, Mitsukage-sama. The Anbu member gulps his saliva and burns the diary with a fire release technique. Mai nods her head. She turns to Izuna and scolds him. You should stop with these pickup lines. They won't work on me anymore. Humph. Mai harumphes at him. Well, isn't this reason you fall for me? If I remembered correctly, there was a certain someone who really liked my pickup line. Izuna smugly stares at Mai. SSS, stop, we won't talk about it anymore. As for your proposal, I accept it, just forget the bathhouse part. Mai places a finger on his mouth to shut him up. Okay. Fine with me. Izuna shakes his shoulders. Cough, cough. Elder Genji coughs slightly. Miss Mai, we have a meeting with the merchant group regarding the new economic policy in a few hours. Please get ready for that. Elder Genji reminds her. Well, I will take my leave now. Izuna winks at Mai as he teleports from the Mitsukage office. This idiot. A slight smile blooms on her face. Mai shakes her head as she turns to Elder Genji for the discussion of the incoming meeting. Whoosh. Izuna teleports inside the Hokage office. I am back. Ari. A punch greets him in return. Boom. He is sent flying out of the office as he breaks through the roof. How many times have I told you to enter through the door? An angry Tsunade yells at him. She looks at the scattered paperwork as her anger rises by another notch. Tsunade-sama. We just recently fixed that roof. Shitsune tries to calm her down. Humph. Cut it from his next mission pay. Tsunade snorts as she collects the scattered paperwork. Ouch. That hurts. Izuna drops down from a tree. Crack, crack. He cracks his neck and stretches his muscles. Tsunade is getting stronger day by day. This would hurt in the morning. Whoosh. He flickers towards the Hokage office. Inside the Hokage office, Tsunade unseals the scroll and reads its content. So, Kirigakure has agreed to the collaborative Chunin exam. We have to just wait for a reply from the rest of the hidden villages. Tsunade stamps the scroll and places it on the table. She turns towards Izuna. Phooey. Izuna whistles as he avoids her gaze. I have a job for you and you don't have the right to refuse. Tsunade slams her hands on the table. Well, there are few things to do now, and I don't want to babysit any genin for now. So, I will accept it. Izuna nods his head. A smirk appears on Tsunade's face as she stares at Izuna. A bad feeling wells up within Izuna's heart. Why do I feel like I am being set up? He turns towards Shitsune to question her. Shitsune turns her head away and avoids his gaze. Tsunade walks up to him and pats his shoulder. I believe you will do a fine job handling the upcoming Chunin exam. Wait, what? Chunin exams? Don't dump your work on me. Izuna retorts. Hey, you agreed to the mission. You can't eat your words. Tsunade dismisses his retort. I fell for it. Izuna depressingly drops his head. Knock. Knock. Someone knocks on the door. Come in. Tsunade returns to her seat and orders. Kakashi walks into the room and bows before Tsunade. You summoned me, Hokage-sama. Tsunade nods her head. Kakashi, have you decided on a genin team yet? No. Tsunade-sama, none of them satisfies my requirements. Kakashi shakes his head. Tsunade takes out a file and passes it to Kakashi. What are your thoughts on this team? Kakashi opens the file and checks the profile of the new genins. Naruto Uzumaki, he had a decent score in the written exam, not the top of the bunch but still a good score. As for his ninjutsu exam, he fared pretty well. Sasuke Uchiha, the top genius of the academy. He scored the second highest in the written exam and is the top scorer in the ninjutsu and shuriken jutsu. Sakura Haruna, a civilian kunoichi. She is the top scorer in the written exam and did pretty well with the ninjutsu exam. Kakashi closes the file and rubs his forehead as he turns to Izuna. If I am not wrong, Naruto and Sasuke were taught by you. Izuna nods his head. Yes, both of them are pretty strong for their age. They can easily rival a Chunin and can even fight toe-to-toe with a Jounin while using their trump cards. Ha! Kakashi takes a deep breath as he calms his nerves after listening to Izuna's explanation. These kids already surpass my skills when I was at their age. How am I supposed to babysit them? Also, why would you even bother to put two of the strongest genin in the same team, Hokage-sama? He asks Tsunade. Tsunade points towards Izuna. It was his idea. I was against it, but he convinced me. Kakashi turns to Izuna and tilts his head in confusion. Kakashi. Naruto and Sasuke had known each other since childhood. Both of them trained together and are aware of each other's weaknesses and strengths. Their teamwork is formidable. Teamwork, ha. Kakashi closes his eyes as he reminisces his past. So, the ghosts of past still haunt him. Izuna shakes his head. Maybe Naruto would be able to beat some sense in him with his talk no jutsu. Izuna clears his throat to get Kakashi's attention. How about we make a bet, Kakashi? What bet? Kakashi snaps out from his thoughts. Kakashi, hold a bell test with Naruto and Sasuke. If they can get their hands on bells, then you would destroy those pictures. Izuna remembers his dark secrets recorded by Kakashi. What pictures? Tsunade's interest peaks up. No, nothing. It is a matter between two men. Now I am really interested. Tsunade has a smirk on her face as she turns to Kakashi. Kakashi. I want to see those photos. Tsunade-sama, those pictures. Kakashi scratches his head. Kakashi, if you dared to reveal those pictures to her, I will set your entire collection of culture books on fire. Also, the new Icha Icha Violence is out. Izuna takes out a book from his pocket. This is the first collector's edition of Icha Icha Violence signed by the Jiraiya. He gave it to me at our last meeting. I was about to throw it away, but then I changed my mind and thought of gifting it to you. Izuna shakes the book in front of Kakashi. The new Icha Icha Collector's Edition. Kakashi's hands start to shake as he gently holds the book. Sniff, sniff. He sniffs the book. This fresh scent of paper. It is definitely the new edition. I can't wait to finish it in one sitting. Swish. Izuna grabs the book and stores it. Listen. I will give this book to you for free, just forget about the bet. But don't you dare to reveal those pictures. No, give it back. Kakashi grabs Izuna's shoulder like a drug addict. Tsunade and Shitsune watch the drama unfolding from a distance. Tsunade-sama, I am also curious to see those pictures of Izuna. Tsunade nods her head. Don't worry, someday I will make Kakashi cough them out. Hey! I can hear you loud and clear. Izuna turns towards them. Anyway, Kakashi, aren't you late? You have a genin team to meet up with. Izuna reminds him. Yes, I will be on my way. Kakashi walks out of the office. I will also take my leave. A woman is waiting for me. Whoosh. Izuna disappears from the office. Sigh. Tsunade sighs as she stares at the empty space. Izuna reappears in front of the Yamanaka flower shop. Miss Yamanaka is watering some flowers. She raises her head and notices Izuna. Oh! Izuna-kun. Izuna bows in gratitude. Here 4 flowers. Izuna nods his head. I still remember the first day you bought these flowers. You had no clue about the color of roses. She picks up an orange rose and smells it. Orange rose represents life, energy, passion, and excitement. These roses are given as a present to express your gratitude and appreciation. She picks up a yellow rose and gently caresses it. Yellow roses symbolize friendship, joy, and gladness. They are gifted as a sign of remembrance. She picks up a white rose as she explains. White rose symbolizes purity, innocence, grace, and humility. A fine gift for a new-wed couple for the new budding love. She walks even further and picks up a pink rose. Pink rose symbolizes femininity, elegance, and refinement. These are often used by nobles to decorate their parties. Miss Yamanaka chuckles and moves on. She picks up a lavender rose and turns to Izuna. These were the first flowers you bought as a present. Lavender rose symbolizes love at first sight. Izuna scratches his head to hide his expression. She walks inside the store and brings out a bouquet of red roses. Red roses symbolize romance, love, beauty, and perfection. They are the perfect gift for a date. She passes the bouquet to Izuna. Here. Izuna-kun. Thank you. Miss Yamanaka. Izuna picks up the bouquet. Ara, you can't make a lady wait for so long. Miss Yamanaka chuckles as he waves her hand. Outside Terumi compounds. Mai is fidgeting her fingers as she checks her dress now and then. She is wearing a long-sleeved, dark blue dress that falls just below the knees. The dress is closed at back with a zipper and is open on the front right side from the waist down. The dress covers up to the upper part of her arms and the underside of her chest. Her hairs are styled into a herringbone pattern and tied with a dark blue band in a top knot. 4's bangs hang at the front of her face. She wears cherry red lipstick. Will he like it? It is a new dress. Whoosh. Izuna teleports in front of Mai. Sorry. I am a bit late. He apologizes and presents the bouquet to her. No. I was a bit too early. Mai shyly shakes her head. Cute. Izuna is entranced by her expression. See you, cute? Mai shyly asks him. Yes. Mai, you look beautiful in this dress. Izuna nods his head as he appreciates her beauty. This is how it should be. Dark blue color suits you the most. Really? Yes. I love it. Izuna bends on his left knee and stretches out his right hand in a knightly pose. Would you grace me with your humble presence tonight? Mai chuckles and holds his hand. If you can guess what my favorite restaurant is, then we have a deal. Then it seems like we have a long night ahead. Next day in the morning. Izuna wakes up in the morning and stretches his arms. That was a splendid night yesterday. Yawn. He yawns and walks out of his room. Oh. Izuna dear. You are awake. Aiko greets him. Yes, mother. Izuna walks up to the table and picks up his breakfast. Where is Ayaka? He looks around. Ayaka is in the backyard. She woke up pretty early. Oh. Izuna finishes his breakfast and enters the backyard. Show. Ayaka is throwing wooden shurikens at a training dummy with her eyes closed. She removes her blindfold and checks the target. Why do I keep missing my targets? Ayaka frowns. She cutely walks up to the training dummies and inspects them. Why can't I hit them? I saw Onyui-san do it with his eyes closed. I also want to be like Onyui-san. Ayaka pouts as she throws away the shuriken. Oh. Looks like my cute little Imato is having some trouble with her training. Izuna walks up to her and pinches her cheeks. Humph. Ayaka pouts and turns her head away. Onyui-san, you baker. You never spend your time with me. Train me today. I won't leave your side today. Ayaka tightly hugs him like a koala. Well. Izuna scratches his head. No. I won't hear a thing. Ayaka puffs her cheeks as her eyes turn teary. Onyui-san. You are such a meanie. You won't play with me. No, no, how can I ignore you? I will spend the entire day with you today. Izuna gently picks her up and places her on his shoulders. Let's go. That's more like it. Ayaka hugs his head. Today is supposed to be the day when Kakashi will hold the bell test for them. I have a bet with Kakashi. Let's check on them. Ayaka. Let's watch Naruto and Sasuke train. I will see Naruto and Sasuke Ni-san train. Whoosh. Izuna flickers towards the third training ground with Ayaka. He notices Sasuke, Naruto, and Sakura sitting around 3 stakes. Damn it. Kakashi-sensei is so late. Datbyo. Naruto kicks the stake in anger. Naruto, calm down. Sasuke calms him down. He places his hands under his chin as Sasuke enters into his thinking pose. As far as I can think of. Kakashi-sensei called us here to test our skills. He might be spying us on at this very instant. Naruto, you should be aware of the fact that patience is very vital for a ninja. If you aren't patient enough, then you might fail a very important mission. Oh. I almost forgot about that. Naruto calms down and sits beside him. Hey, Naruto. Get away from my Sasuke-kun. Sakura pushes away Naruto and sits beside Sasuke. Sasuke frowns as he notices this. He turns towards Sakura and rebukes her. Listen, Sakura. Naruto is like my younger brother. Apologize to him this very instant for your rude behavior. But Sasuke-kun. Naruto always bothers you in the academy. He always fights with you. Sakura replies in trepidation. Listen, that's our personal matter. There is no need for any outsider to interfere with that. Naruto is my brother, friend, and most of all, he is my rival. Oh. Sasuke, you think so highly of me. Naruto shyly scratches his head. No one beside me can insult Naruto. Sasuke continues. Hey. What do you mean? Naruto clutches Sasuke's collar. Wanna go at it again? I have learned some new techniques from Izuna Ni-san. I won't lose this time. Naruto smugly replies to Sasuke. Oh, you too, and here I thought Izuna Ni-san only taught me. Sasuke brushes away Naruto's hand and smugly replies to him. Damn it. I am mad now. Naruto cracks his knuckles. Then let's decide. Growl. Both of them are interrupted by an empty stomach's growl. Ha. They turn towards Sakura, who blushes and turns her head away. You haven't eaten anything. Both of them ask her. Yes. Kakashi-sensei told us to not eat anything in the morning and I am on a diet, so I didn't even eat my dinner. Sakura shyly responds to them. Diet. Why do you need to diet? Naruto walks up to her and inspects her. You aren't as chubby as that, Choji. Is there even any need to diet? Shanero. Sakura clutches her fist as she angrily stares at Naruto. She punches Naruto. Whoosh. Naruto dodges her punch and questions her. What was that for? Are you an idiot? Naruto, you are an idiot. Sakura angrily replies to him. I agree with Naruto. What kind of ninja will go unprepared for a mission? If the ninja doesn't even have any strength to support his body, then forget about completing the mission. He will just turn into a useless liability for the team. Sasuke calmly replies to her. Useless. Sakura drops down her head as she looks at Sasuke. Listen, Sakura. It may not seem like it, but Naruto is as strong as me. He likes to fool around a lot, but believe me, when this guy is serious, he can put a lot of effort into any task. I hate to admit it, but it is the truth. Sasuke praises Naruto. Oh. This is music to my ears. I have recorded it. Now I can hear it anytime. Naruto takes out a tape recorder from his pocket and plays it. Listen, Sakura. Damn it, destroy that tape this instant. Sasuke chases Naruto. Ha ha. Ayaka giggles as she stares at Naruto and Sasuke from the top of a tree. Onyi-san. Sasuke Nii-san and Naruto Nii-san are so funny. But who is that girl? I don't like that girl. She is very rude. Ayaka points her little finger towards Sakura. Humph, she is useless for calling Naruto Nii-san useless. Izuna silently nods his head. True words were never spoken. Ahem. Anyway. Ayaka, look who is coming. Izuna points towards Kakashi, who is walking towards the group. Oh, that's broom-haired Nii-san. I recognize him. Looks like she caught my old habit of nicknaming people. Ayaka. A great show is about to start. Let's watch it together. Izuna takes out some popcorns from his storage. Ayaka grabs a handful of popcorns with her tiny hands and gnaws them like a squirrel. Nii-san. I feel like it is missing something. I need something to drink with it. Izuna silently takes out a soda can from his storage and passes it to her. Why do I feel like she is also reincarnated like me? Probably not. Izuna shakes his head to dismiss such thoughts as he watches one of the most awaited moments of Naruto. I wonder how things will turn out this time. Kakashi is a lot stronger than his original counterpart. But so are Sasuke and Naruto. As for Sakura, let's not talk about her for now. Hi, folks. Good morning. Kakashi waves his hand. You are late. Naruto and Sakura yell at him. Sorry, a black cat crossed my way, so I have to turn around and take the longer route. Kakashi scratches his forehead. Lies. Naruto yells at him. Okay. Kakashi takes out an alarm clock and places it on the stump. It is set for noon. He takes out 2 bells from his pocket and jingles them. Today's assignment is to take these bells away from me by noon. Jingle, jingle. The bells jingle in his hands. I am sure everybody skipped their breakfast, right? Kakashi questions them. No. Sasuke and me ate ours. Naruto reveals this to Kakashi. Ho, as your team leader I gave you an order for the mission and you neglected my order. Kakashi grabs the bells tightly as his expression darkens. Gulp. Sakura gulps her saliva as she stares at Kakashi. Scary. Kakashi-sensei is scary. Mind explaining? Why? He questions them. Let me explain. We ate our breakfast because without our breakfast we won't be in our peak condition. A shinobi should always be prepared before a mission, and that includes food supplies. Sasuke answers him. Well, that's true. Kakashi nods his head as he explains the rules. Wait. Kakashi-sensei, why are there only 2 bells? Sakura asks him. Good question. Kakashi nods his head as he replies. There are only 2, so at the very least, one will have to go back to the academy. Ha! All 3 of them are surprised by this revelation. What's he thinking? Sasuke ponders as he stares at Kakashi's smug expression. As far as I know, a squad should have 3 members. How can there be a squad without 3 genins? Looks like there is more to the matter than it seems. I won't return to the academy. Datbyo. Naruto pumps his fist in the air. Hot. Confident, aren't you? Let's see where your confidence will carry you. Kakashi smiles at Naruto as he ties the bells around his belt. You won't be able to take the bells unless you come with the intent to kill me. Begin when I give the ready go signal. Ready. Go. Start. Kakashi waves his hand to start the bell test. He takes out the new Icha violence given to him by Azuna. Poof. Poof. Naruto and Sasuke throw smoke bombs on the ground and create a smoke screen. Fundamentally, a ninja must mask their presence and hide. But when in open they need a distraction to get away from the enemy's vision. Looks like Azuna taught them well. Whoosh. Kakashi waves his hand and clears the smoke. I will pound you to death. Naruto runs out of the smoke with a kunai in his hand. Guess. I had too high of the expectations. Kakashi scratches his head. Clang. He deflects Naruto's kunai with his own and backhand chop Naruto. Poof. Naruto disappears in a puff of white smoke. What? Kakashi is surprised to see this. Not a normal clone, but a shadow clone. Looks like this kid is really onto something. Got you. The kunai turns into Naruto and attempts to grab the bell. Leaf Hurricane. Kakashi immediately sweeps his legs and kicks Naruto away. Poof. Naruto disappears in a puff of smoke again. That was close. Kakashi closes the book and pockets it. Looks like I can't take it easy. These kids have some skills. That was a very creative way of using shadow clones. Using transformation jutsu to transform a shadow clone into a kunai and testing the strength of the enemies. He sure has learned a lot from Azuna. Besides Azuna, I can't think of any other shinobi who has enough chakra to perform such a feat. Maybe Naruto is the second person to do so. TCH. In a nearby bush. Naruto clicks his tongue as the shadow clones send the information. He easily defeated my clones. He won't be much of an elite jounin if he can't deal with the clones of a genin. Sasuke remarks as he formulates a plan. We can't take him down individually, we have to join hands and strategize to get the bells. Naruto nods his head and remarks. I hate to admit it, but looks like there is no other choice. Very well. Sasuke nods his head and turns towards Sakura. Sakura, is there anything you are particularly good at? I have known Naruto for so long that I am aware of all his strengths and weaknesses. So, you are the only one we have no information on. Well. Sasuke-kun. I am not really good at anything, except the writing part. I was the top scorer in the written exam. Sakura shyly replies to him. That's useless, Datbyo. Do you want to beat Kakashi-sensei by throwing books at him? Naruto places his hands beside his head as he questions Sakura. Shanero. Naruto, I swear I will beat you to death for saying this in front of Sasuke-kun. The inner Sakura clenches her fist. I don't know. Sakura drops down her head. Enough. Naruto. I am sure she could play some part in our plan. Sasuke turns towards Naruto and asks him. Naruto, do you have paper bombs? Yes. I do. Izunani-san creates all of our paper bombs, remember? Naruto takes out a stack of paper bombs and passes them to Sasuke. That should be enough. Sasuke nods his head as he formulates a plan. Oh, they have hidden pretty well. Kakashi walks through the forest as he searches for the group. Swish, swish. Multiple shurikens attack him from all directions. Clang. Clang. Kakashi deflects all the kunais as he remarks. Shinobi Battle Skill #1 Ninjutsu. Whoosh. Shuriken Shadow Clone Jutsu. The shurikens multiples as they attack Kakashi from his blind spot. Earth Release, Mud Wall. Kakashi slams his palm on the ground and blocks the shurikens. TCH. Sasuke clicks his tongue and changes his hiding spot. Whoosh. Wind Release, Vacuum Blades. Naruto jumps out from the back of the wall as he makes some hand signs and releases multiple sharp wind blades at Kakashi. Well, that's not what a normal genin should be able to use, but I guess you aren't normal. BZZT. Kakashi releases a lightning bolt from his right hand and dissipates the wind blades. Poof. Naruto disappears in a puff of smoke. TCH. He is very strong. To be able to use a weak element to counteract a strong element. Sasuke clicks his tongue. Yo, kid. Kakashi appears behind Sasuke. What, how? Sasuke's eye widens in surprise. Shinobi Battle Skill #2 Genjutsu. Kakashi makes some hand signs and casts a genjutsu on Sasuke. Sharingan. Sasuke activates his Sharingan as he counterattacks the genjutsu. What? A fully matured Sharingan at such an age. Kakashi's eyes widen in surprise as his body gets paralyzed by the genjutsu. It's over. Bam. Sasuke punches Kakashi. Poof. Kakashi disappears in a puff of smoke. TCH. A shadow clone. I revealed my trump card for nothing. Sasuke clicks his tongue. Re. He hears a scream from a distance. That's Sakura's scream. Looks like Kakashi-sensei got her. I have to save her, she is vital for our plan. Sasuke dashes towards the direction of the scream. Ha, that's Sakura's scream. I have to check on her. Naruto comes out from his hiding spot and dashes towards the scream. What's the hurry, kid? Whoosh. Kakashi jumps in front of Naruto as he kicks him. Bang. Naruto is sent flying towards a tree. Shinobi Battle Skill #3, Taijutsu. Crunch, crunch. Izuna eats some popcorns as he records the fight in his memory. This fight turned out to be more challenging than the original. Crunch, crunch. But I am more surprised at Kakashi's growth. Looks like the presence of Sakumo-san saved him from losing hope. Also, Another factor is the seal on his Sharingan. It prevents the continuous drain of his chakra. Slurp, slurp. That's so good. Ayaka finishes a large can of soda. Onyi-san. I don't like the flavor of orange soda. Next time, you should bring lemon soda. Izuna silently nods his head. I will keep that in mind. Burp. Ayaka burps cutely as she places her tiny hands on her mouth. You didn't hear that, Onyi-san, right? Izuna nods his head again. I heard nothing. Good, hoo-hoo. Ayaka places her tiny hands on her waist as he stares at the bell test. Wow. Naruto and Sasuke-san are very cool. Re. Both Izuna and Ayaka watch as Kakashi traps Sakura in a genjutsu. Sakura faints from the genjutsu. But that girl, she deserves it for bullying Naruto-san. Now look who is the useless one. Humph. Ayaka harumphes at Sakura. Looks like Ayaka doesn't like Sakura. What about me? Am I not cool? Izuna points a finger towards himself. No, you are not cool. Ayaka shakes her head. Is that so? Izuna drops his head depressingly. You are the coolest. Ayaka hugs him tightly. Hoo-hoo, right, your brother is the coolest and most handsome ninja born ever. Izuna smugly raises his head. Humph. Yes, but I am cooler, right Ni-san? Ayaka makes puppy eyes as she cutely stares at Izuna. Yes, yes, of course, our little princess Ayaka is the coolest. Izuna gently pats her head. Look, look. Ni-san, broom-haired Ni-san is fighting Naruto now. Ayaka points towards the direction of the fight. Bang. Naruto is kicked away by Kakashi as Naruto hits a tree. Ouch, that must have hurt a lot. Ayaka closes her eyes. Ayaka, your Ni-san personally trained Naruto. He won't go down that easily. Look. Ayaka opens her eyes as he curiously stares at the fight. Chue. Naruto jumps back as he wipes his face. Ouch, ouch. My back hurts. He slowly gets up. Crack, crack. He cracks his knuckles and dashes towards Kakashi. I haven't gone from the hellish training of Izuna Ni-san for nothing. Datbyo. Bam, bam. He exchanged blows with Kakashi. Bam. Leaf Hurricane, Whirlwind. Naruto jumps in the air and performs a front flip to gain momentum as he lands a kick on Kakashi. Whoosh. Kakashi blocks the kick with his left hand as he is pushed back by the attack. Looks like you have trained quite a lot in Taijutsu. Your endurance is quite high. Naruto. Kakashi praises Naruto as he takes a Taijutsu stance. Now show me how capable you are. Kakashi taunts Naruto. Alright, let's face off fair and square. Naruto makes a hand sign. Multiple shadow clone jutsu. He creates 10 shadow clones as he points towards Kakashi. Alright, boys, beat him up. Oi! Oi! How is this fair? Kakashi blocks one attack after another from Naruto's shadow clones as he complains. Uzumaki style, 10 combo smash. The shadow clones attack Kakashi from all directions. Bam! 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 Kakashi blocks one attack after another from Naruto. You have quite the knack for Taijutsu. But it's not enough. Swoosh! Leaf Hurricane Reverse Whirlwind. Kakashi delivers a reverse roundhouse kick and dispels all the shadow clones. Ha! He jumps in the air and grabs Naruto. Falcon drop. Kakashi grabs Naruto's ankle and wraps legs around his waist as he drives Naruto into the ground. Boom. Naruto is wedged into the ground as he struggles to get free from the ground. Oh, let me out. Swish, swish. Multiple shurikens encircle around Kakashi and tie him up with metal wires. Ha! Fire style, great phoenix flower technique. Sasuke channels a large amount of chakra through fire as he incinerates the wires with the flames. This technique, it is a Jounin level technique. Kakashi's eyes widen in surprise. SR. The jutsu explodes near Kakashi as it turns him into cinders. Did I get him? Sasuke hurriedly checks his surroundings. Poof. Kakashi's body turns into a wooden log as it turns to cinders. A substitution jutsu. Whoosh. Beneath you. Kakashi jumps out from the ground as he clutches Sasuke's legs. Earth release, headhunter jutsu. Whoosh. Kakashi pulls Sasuke into the ground as his head is wedged out. Using such a flashy jutsu in the middle of a fight leaves you vulnerable to surprise attacks. Now then. Hoo-hoo. Sasuke smiles smugly as he disappears in a puff of smoke. Uchiha style, surging fire wild dance. Sasuke appears behind Kakashi and releases a barrage of kicks and punches. Bam, bam. Kakashi blocks his attack as he is pushed back by the impact. Now. Naruto. Whoosh. Naruto performs a backflip as he jumps in the air. Pile driver. He infuses some chakra in his leg as he directs the foot on top of Kakashi's head. Bam. The kick shatters the ground. Swoosh. Kakashi jumps back and avoids the kick. He performs a backflip and stabilizes himself. Sakura. This is our chance. Sasuke yells as he signals Sakura. Yes. Release. Sakura makes some hand signs and slams her palm on the ground. Rumble. Rumble. The ground beneath Kakashi crumbles apart to reveal a pit full of explosive paper bombs. This amount of paper bombs. Kakashi's eyes widen in surprise at the sheer number of paper bombs. Hey. Calm down, kids. When I said come with the intent to kill me, I didn't really mean it. Whoosh. Whoosh. 3 of Naruto's shadow clones grabs Kakashi tightly as one of the smirks. Let's go down together, Kakashi-sensei. Datbyo. Boom. The paper bombs light up as they trigger a massive explosion. We got him. Datbyo. Naruto palm claps with his shadow clone. Oh. They did pretty well. Izuna nods his head. Looks like their harsh training wasn't for vain. Ne. Ayaka tugs his sleeves as she points towards the group. Is broom-haired Ni-san okay? Izuna gently pats her forehead. Just watch, it's not over yet. Who? Ayaka nods her head and turns towards the fight. I hope Naruto and Sasuke Ni-san wins this. Ayaka silently prays with her hands closed. Rumble, rumble. Whoosh. Kakashi jumps out from the ground as he pulls Naruto in the ground. It's still too early to celebrate. You can't lower your guard until you have confirmed the decapitation of your enemy. Kakashi reveals his Sharingan as he pants. I can't believe these kids pushed me to this extent. That Izuna. He is raising a bunch of monsters like himself. Huff. Huff. Kakashi breathes heavily as he points towards the clock. Looks like time's up. Huff. Huff. Yes, times over. Sasuke breathes heavily as he points towards Kakashi's belt. What? Kakashi checks his belt as he notices the absence of the bell. We did it. Naruto and Sasuke breathe heavily as they clap their palms together. Jingle, jingle. Both of them show the bell to Kakashi. When? Kakashi scratches his head as he remembers the memory before the battle. It was then. The moment before the explosion flashes in his memory. Very well. Looks like both of you got one bell each. Kakashi deactivates his Sharingan. He turns towards Sakura and shakes his head. Too bad, Sakura, you didn't get the bell. Seems like you have to return to the academy. Sigh. I lost the bet with Izuna. Now he won't allow me to see the end of this. No. I failed. Sakura drops down her head as her eyes turn teary. That won't do. Sakura is our teammate, if not for her we won't be able to get the bells. Naruto defends Sakura as he argues with Kakashi. Kakashi-sensei, a genin team comprises 3 members. This test was unfair to begin with. With only 2 bells, one of us was sure to be eliminated. Sakura is the weakest link of our team, but that doesn't mean she has played no role in our strategy. Sasuke argues with Kakashi. That's true. But rules are rules. A ninja must always follow the rules regardless of the situation. His expression turns serious as the atmosphere turns heavy. Gulp. Naruto gulps his saliva as he gets ready to fight Kakashi. We are a 3-man squad. We are part of a team. If you want to fail one of us, then we 3 will return to the academy together. Naruto clenches his fists together and shouts at Kakashi. Yes. We 3 are one team. Sasuke nods his head. So, this is your collective decision. Kakashi releases a wave of chakra to pressurize them. Naruto-kun. Sasuke-kun. Sakura's eyes tear up. She wipes her tears and turns to Kakashi with a resolute expression. No, Kakashi-sensei, don't fail them. I will return to the academy. No, Sakura, we won't allow this. Naruto blocks Sakura. You guys. Kakashi's voice turns heavy. You pass. He gives a thumbs up and smiles at them. Ha, what? The expression of Sakura, Sasuke, and Naruto turns blank as they stare at Kakashi. Up until now, it was always just dunces who would meekly listen to what I said. A ninja must see through the deception. A ninja who breaks the rule is trash. Rules are important, but friends are even more so. Those who don't cherish their friends are worse than trash. Kakashi's expression turns solemn as he reminisces his past. Obito. Rin. I failed you guys. But I won't repeat the same mistake. Anyway, that's for the exercise. All of you pass. Come meet me tomorrow to officially start your missions. Yay, hooray! Naruto jumps around as he celebrates his victory. Whoosh! Whoosh! Izuna appears in front of the group. Yo! Ayaka raises her hands and greets the group. So cute! Sakura's eyes shine brightly as she walks towards Ayaka. She tries to pinch Ayaka's cheeks, but Ayaka pushes her away. Humph! Ayaka dodges her hands and hides behind Izuna. No, get away from me. I don't like you. Why? Sasuke asks her. You made fun of Naruto ni-san. Naruto walks up to Ayaka and picks her up. Today, your Naruto ni-san is very happy. He will treat you to Ishiraku ramen. Datbyo. Bonk. Ayaka clenches her tiny fists and bonks Naruto's head. That's so unhealthy. You only eat ramen, I won't allow this. Ouch, ouch. Naruto rubs his forehead in pain. But Ayaka. Ramen is so good. It tastes so heavenly. Remember those silky noodles, that sparkling broth, the taste of the toppings. I can't help but salivate. He tries to entice Ayaka. Gulp. Ayaka gulps a mouthful of saliva. No. I can't fall so easily. I have to take care of all of them. I am their caring Imato, after all. What will happen to them without me? Bonk. She bonks Naruto's head again. No means no. If you argue again, I will complain to Tsunade-ni-san. But, my ramen. Naruto depressingly drops his head as he sits in a corner and draws some circle. Ahem. Izuna clears his throat and turns to Kakashi. Kakashi. You lost the bet. It's time for you to fulfill your end of the deal. He stretches his hand in front of Kakashi. Fine. Kakashi takes out a packet from his pocket and passes it to Izuna. What's this? Ayaka walks up to Izuna and tries to grab the packet. No, nothing. It's nothing. Izuna hurriedly grabs the packet. SRR. He sets the packet on fire and burns it to ashes. Now I am really curious to know what it was. Ayaka places her tiny hands on her waist as she demands from Izuna. Whistle. Izuna whistles and turns his head away to avoid Ayaka's gaze. That's it guys, hope you like this video. This was the season 2 of this series. Like, share and subscribe the channel if you want more videos like this. Also tell me in the comment section down below if you have any recommendation about what I should make next. Thanks for watching.